Good day, here is the tech news for the week. First, the headlines. Google announces new tools to help with virtual education. During the pandemic, WhatsApp working on multiple device support with chat sync. Twitter and TikTok reportedly have had talks about a deal. Max deploys its electric motorbikes in Nigeria after 2 years of development. Google is re-adding a calendar app to Android Auto. Now the news in full. Google announced a number of new features on the way to help make virtual education easier, including updates to its Google Meet conferencing service and a new homework helper tool that just requires a photo from a phone. For Meet, Google says that a larger tiled view that can show up to 49 meeting participants, which Google first announced in June, will now arrive in September. Google will add the ability to blur or replace your background in Meet, a feature it also announced in June. G Suite Enterprise for Education customers will be able to create breakout rooms in Meeting starting in October, which could allow virtual classes to break out into smaller group discussions. Also in October, teachers will be able to track attendance in Meet meetings. Facebook-owned WhatsApp appears to be working on new multiple device support with synchronized chat history. Wabita Info reports that WhatsApp is testing the ability to use an account on multiple devices, including a separate iPad app. WhatsApp currently supports multiple devices through WhatsApp Web, which requires a phone to be powered on and connected to the web. But this new multiple device support won't need to constantly connect back to a phone and will allow people to use WhatsApp on multiple devices simultaneously, which connects back to a phone account. This new multiple devices feature, which has been rumored for months, will also likely support chat history sync, allowing WhatsApp users to synchronize their messages across devices. Twitter has had preliminary discussions about a combination with TikTok, the Wall Street Journal reported, making the social media platform the latest possible Twitter for the popular video sharing app. As the WSJ notes, it's not clear whether Twitter would pursue a possible acquisition of TikTok, and any such deal would have big obstacles. The biggest challenge to any deal is the Trump administration's executive order from August 6th, which bars TikTok parent company ByteDance from handling transactions in the US. Microsoft is the only company so far to publicly acknowledge it was in talks with TikTok owner ByteDance for a possible acquisition. Microsoft said in an August 2nd blog post that its CEO Satya Nadella had spoken to President Trump about a possible TikTok acquisition, which would include TikTok operations in the US, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Microsoft said it expected its talk to wrap by September the 15th. Nigeria mobility company Max has finally launched its electric motorcycles for the Nigerian market called Max E-Series. The new vehicles have been under development for the last 2 years. After a pilot phase, the company has now launched the new vehicles in the Gbamu community of Ogun State in southwestern Nigeria. Max first announced its electric mobility plans in June 2019, and by November 2019, it revealed the actual design and concept of the vehicle, calling it the Max E-Series M1. Now the newly developed EV at a Max E-Series M2, a faster, more performance-enhanced model. The company said this is the first indigenously developed electric motorcycle, and it is working with Asian and European partners, including Japan's Yamaha and Breakthrough Energy Ventures. Max is adopting an innovative financing model. This would reduce the upfront cost of acquiring the new electric vehicles. Google is releasing a new update to Android Auto that allows the car software to regain some of its smarts. This includes bringing back the calendar app, which allows you to view information on your next appointment and get driving directions if you added a location to the calendar entry. Google previously removed the calendar app from its last redesign in 2019. The new update adds relevant shortcodes to the calendar app, so if you need to pick up a birthday cake, for instance, you will have the option to either call the bakery or pull up directions to get there. Android Auto is also coming up with new apps and categories, including navigation, parking, and electric vehicle charging. That's the end of the tech news for the week. But before we go, we'll take the headlines again. Google announces new tools to help with virtual education during the pandemic. WhatsApp working on multiple device support with chat sync. Twitter and TikTok reportedly have had talks about a deal. Max deploys its electric motorbikes in Nigeria after 2 years of development. Google is re-adding our calendar app to Android Auto. That ends the tech news for the week. Many thanks for listening. Till we come your way again next week. Bye for now.